My Michigan Wolverines football predictions for this year, 2016. Let me get this thing started. Week 1, we go against Hawaii at home, man. We're going to whoop their ass. I think Hawaii is no threat to us. I think Michigan is going to take their first W, even though don't go to sleep on none of these teams. Like last year, we went to sleep on Utah, and they beat us. So they beat us the first game of the season, if I'm not mistaken. And we went up. I think that season last year, we went 9-3. So, yeah. We did go to the Citrus Bowl and beat Florida. We whooped their ass, but we still didn't make it to the Big Ten championship game last year. And that's a goal that we should have this upcoming year. You know what I mean? So, I had them whooping Hawaii ass. Week 2 against UCF, University of Central Florida, the school that Blake Bortles played at before he got drafted to the NFL. I got them winning this game as well. Yeah, I got them winning this game. I don't see them as a threat for real. But I remind you, don't go to sleep on none of these teams, man. Don't go to sleep on none of these teams. But I got Michigan winning this game. They should be able to beat them. They got an easy schedule, man. They can easily win a lot of games this year, man. Week 3, we go against Colorado. Now, Colorado, this is a home game for us. We're going against Colorado. We're going to take another W in this game because Colorado, they don't face the same type of competition that we face. And also that they did have a good defense last year, but it's not going to be good enough to beat us, man. I think Michigan is going to be too much of a powerhouse for them to win this game. This game come on at 3:30. I can't wait to watch this game. It's going to be pretty interesting, but I have Michigan winning this game, man. It's like it's like a big time wrestler going against a jobber. You know what I mean? That's what I think of this team. So I think Michigan gonna beat them. Next game, week 4, we go against Penn State. Penn State, they had one of the best defenses in the Big Ten last year, and they also had one of the best defenses in the country. I think they had a top 10 or top 5 defense in the country last year, if I'm not mistaken. But I think their best player on their defense, Anthony Zettel, he got drafted by the Detroit Lions. Now he's a backup. But I have Michigan winning this game only because they're at home. But I got Michigan winning this game in a close game. It's going to be a close game, but I have them winning this game. They probably going to win the game by like 10 points or something, 6 points or something like that, something of that nature. It's going to be close. That's all I got to say about that. I got Michigan winning this game. Next game, this is another home game. We got a lot of home games to start off the season. That's why we're going to have the record that we have. We go against Wisconsin. Now, Wisconsin, this is a team you cannot go to sleep on for nothing. You know what I mean? This team, they always pulling out upsets on teams that they expect to be good and stuff like that. Like Michigan State, they pulled out an upset on them before. They be pulling out upsets out on teams and all that. So I'm glad we don't play Nebraska this year. I'm kind of happy, to be honest with you, because that team definitely be pulling out upsets on people. That team would go like 8-4, but they'll pull out upsets against the good teams. You know what I'm saying? And Wisconsin, they one of them type of teams. Even though Wisconsin, they not as good as they was back in the early 2000s, back in the day. You know what I mean? Wisconsin, they used to be a threat. You know what I mean? But now they're not that good anymore. So, yeah, man, I got Michigan winning this game. It's a home game. This is another game in Ann Arbor. We got a lot of home games to start off the season. It's going to be pretty interesting what they're going to do. I don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback of this year going to be. They didn't say. I didn't hear no news about it, so I'm going to have to find out for myself, you know. Next week, oh, yeah, I think the first game of the season come on this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. It come on Saturday. We go against Hawaii. But, yeah, next week, we got Rutgers. Week 7, we got Rutgers. This is a road game for us, but does it really matter if it's a road game or not? Does it really matter? Michigan going to whoop their ass at home or on the road. It doesn't matter. But then again, I can't say that because they could be the next Appalachian State and beat the shit out of us and shit, make us look fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Upsets happen in college football. It does. Not as often though. But it does happen though. It does happen. Upsets do happen. But It don't matter. This is a terrible football program. This is a terrible school as far as like sports go anyway. They're terrible at they really bad at basketball. Rutgers is really horrible at basketball, man. That basketball team sucks. They're terrible. Damn, they're terrible. Their football team terrible too. So I have Michigan whooping their ass. It don't matter. Hell, I'm gonna be surprised if Michigan shut them the hell out. I would not be surprised if Michigan shut them out. That's how bad they are. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter if this game on the road or at home. I don't care if this game in New Jersey or in Michigan. It don't matter. Michigan is going to kill them. Okay? Week 8, we have about week 9, we go against Illinois. This can't be an upset, but this is a home game for us, so I have us winning this game. See, the easy games we got at home, so I have Illinois. They haven't been good in a long time, but who knows, man? Teams, they come out of surprise every year. You be like, this team ain't going to be nothing. Next thing you know, they be a good team in college football. So, but I expect Michigan to win this game. Next game, we going against Michigan State. Oh, yeah. Let's get to this game real quick. We going against them in Lansing, man. They beat us last year, man, on some fluke shit. On some fluky-ass bullshit punt. That was some bullshit. I was too fucking mad, man. When the punter fucked up the punt, I bet you his ass ain't on the team no more after that shit. Hardball, man, when we lost, man, I heard the commentary, like, score, Michigan State, score. It sounded like a damn seal on the damn microphone and shit. I forgot what that guy's name is, but I think he a commentator for ESPN now. I forgot his fucking name. But anyway, and then you got the motherfucking hardball. That motherfucker look like he about to kill somebody in this bitch after they lost that damn game. That dude was turning extra red in this bitch. That dude looked like a damn hot tamale in this motherfucker. That dude was extra pissed after that game. I expect him to bring his A-game coaching, and I expect him to coach his team to bring their A game on it. I expect them to motivate this team to bring that A game. So I think Michigan gonna beat them this time, man. I just see it. I don't see Michigan losing to both Ohio State and Michigan State this year. People saying we are, but I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. Harbaugh gonna beat one of these two teams, man. I think they're gonna beat one of these two teams. It's either gonna be Michigan State or Ohio State. But I have Michigan beating Michigan State. I just do. They're gonna beat them. I don't give a damn if it's in Lansing. I don't give a fuck if it's in Ann Arbor. They gonna beat Michigan State. And also, as a fan myself, I'm getting tired of losing to these bitches. And I'm tired of these motherfuckers talking mad shit. Come on, well, we've been beating you 7-8 years straight, and y'all ain't do shit since the 90s and the early 2000s. And whatever, man. I think they gonna. We gotta hand you this L, man. We gotta give you a fucking L. It's time for you to get a fucking L to us, man. It's time. Your time is due. It's time for you to. It's just time, man. It's time. Next week we go against Maryland. Week 11. We go against Maryland. This is a home game. I expected to win this game. Maryland, but they might be a decent team this year. Who knows? Do I expect them to beat Michigan? No, I do not. So I have Michigan winning this game. Let's get since we got players like Jay Butt, Jelly, we got Peppers, we got Devon Smith. You know, we got players like that. Well, we got the Glasgow brothers. One of the Glasgow brothers is on the damn Lions. So I don't know, man. I don't know who the starting quarterback gonna be yet. I haven't heard no news about it yet. So I'm gonna have to do a little research to find out who's gonna be the starting quarterback this upcoming Saturday. So yeah, man. I just got Michigan beat Maryland. Next game, we at Iowa. I have us losing this game. This is gonna be our first loss of the season, in my opinion. Now, Iowa, they had one of the best And I mean one of the best defenses in all of college football last year. And one of the best and probably one of the best defenses in the Big Ten. You know what I mean? So I have us losing to Iowa for some reason. This gonna be that game that we lose and stuff. This gonna be that game. It's gonna be a fight, but I just have us losing this game. For some reason I just do. You know what I'm saying? So Iowa, yeah, they could beat us. Now we could beat them too though. But I expect, I'm gonna tell you in a minute, but yeah, I have us losing this game. Next game we go against Indiana week 10. Well, week 11. Excuse me. We go against Indiana. I have us winning this game. This is a home game for us. Indiana, they can pull out an upset on us now. If we're not careful, they can't upset us. Because they like to play us hard and stuff. Last year, they damn near beat us last year. Yeah, they damn near beat us last year. So, but I expect us to win this game since we at home. That's the only reason why I'm picking Michigan to win this game. It's straight out of home games. We got a lot of home games this year. So, yep. I expect us to win. I expect us to win this game. Yep. Now, next week, we at Ohio State, man. Week 13. Week 13. We at Ohio State, y'all. Straight up. I have us losing this game, too, man. For some reason, we cannot fucking beat these bitches. And I'm getting tired of losing to these motherfuckers, man. I am so sick and tired of losing to this goddamn team, man. They've been whooping our ass for a decade and a half, man. That shit is amazing. I cannot believe our coaches have no ineptitude to fucking win against this bitch ass team. I'm tired of fucking losing to these bitches. Tired of this shit, man. Damn. Shit pissed me off. I want to beat Michigan State ass. I really do. But Ohio State? People told me, no, I'd rather beat Michigan State. No, motherfucker, for me and most real Michigan fans, I want to beat the shit out of this fucking team, man. I'm tired of losing to these bitches, man. I'm tired of putting up with this shit every fucking year, man. Last year, they whooped their ass in our house. They whooped their ass in our house. 42-13, dog. They whooped our ass, man. We single-handedly got our ass kicked by J.T. Barrett and Ezekiel Elliott. The same Ezekiel Elliott that played for the Dallas Cowboys. Nah. This Ezekiel Elliott had over 200 rushing yards on us. And then you add the J.T. Barrett. He's a quarterback, I remind you. He's a quarterback. And he had over 130 rushing yards on us. Together, them two together, they had damn near they damn near had 400 rushing yards on us, man. Damn near. They had they had about 350 or something. But they damn near it was close to 400, man. It was too much rushing. I'm just saying this, they ran the ball too good on us last year, man. We couldn't stop the run worth a damn last year. Man, that's one of the reasons why Taylor Decker got drafted. Because he was so good at the run blocking, man. That's why he got drafted by the Lions. He played a big part of that. Man, they killed us last year, man. That shit pissed me off. And they've been killing us for years, man. I want to fucking kill this team, man. I'm tired of that shit, man. Damn, I'm mad as hell. I'm getting mad, bro. But we going to lose this game, man. And probably a close one. But we can pull out an upset, though. Oh, no. We can. This year, like I said, we either going to beat Michigan State or Ohio State. It's going to be one of them two teams, man. We not losing to both of them this year. I don't see it. I just don't see it. We going to beat one of those two teams. I'm just saying that now. But Ohio State, dog, because people, they hyping up Michigan like a motherfucker right now in the national media. They been talking, and they also been talking about Michigan and Michigan State game like for a minute. Like even last year, leading up to that game last year, man, they was talking about that game like 7-8 months. Like 7-8 months before the game even was played. They was talking about that shit like in February, March and shit. They was talking about that shit like that far back. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about that game. And they also was talking about Michigan going against Ohio State for like months and months ahead of time, like just like how they doing this year. Every time I turn on ESPN or something, they talking about Michigan. I swear to God. And they doing the same thing this year. It's either Michigan, Ohio State. These are the main 4 teams that ESPN like to talk about as far as college football. Michigan, Alabama, Michigan State, or Ohio State. They're the main teams that they always talk about. I swear to God, you go on that bitch, I guarantee you they're going to talk about one of those 4 teams. But I have us losing to Ohio State. But I do have us making it to the Big Ten championship game against Ohio State. But yeah, man, that's my opinion. I think we're going to beat them in the Big Ten championship game, but I don't think we're going to beat them I don't think we're going to beat them in the regular season. So, but I do have them beat them in the Big Ten championship game. But that's just my thoughts on the season, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section below about Michigan and their predictions. But yeah, man, I got us going 10-2. That's my prediction for the season. I got us going 10-2 for the regular season. But yeah, man, that's it. That's all I got to say. Now, will this team make it to the national championship game? No, I don't think so. I think that's going to be next year. We make it to the national championship game. This year, not yet. Next year, oh yeah, we making it. This year, no. But yeah, man, that's it for me, man. I'm done.